Hi, this is Mr. Moreno. This is for Past 6, Chapter 3.1, the rock cycle for the book Earth's Surface. And this is about rocks. This was a pretty easy chapter, but there are only two things to talk about. First thing is, what is a rock? If you remember from Chapter 2.1, we talked about minerals, and minerals have to have four characteristics. First characteristic was that it forms in nature. Second is that it's a solid. Third was that it has a definite chemical makeup. That means we know exactly what's inside and it is all the same. And the fourth one is that it has a crystal structure. And we talked about what is a crystal when all the atoms are in order. So a rock is not as specific. A rock only has to have the first two. It has to form in nature and be a solid. But a rock can have many different minerals inside. So it can have more than one mineral. So I drew this picture of a rock. This rock, for example, can have gold on this side and diamond on this side. It's not very likely, but that is an example of having two different kinds of minerals. So a rock can be pretty much anything. A rock, if you have two kinds of rocks, even if they're the same kind of rocks, we don't know how much mineral it has or how much of the other mineral it has, so they can actually look different, even if they're the same kind of rock, even if the same minerals are inside. All right, so on page 79, it talked about the rock cycle. The rock cycle showed you three kinds of rocks: igneous rocks, right there, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. An easy way to remember this, well, maybe it's not so easy, but sediment is something that settles. And where do things settle? Imagine you throw dust in the air, right? If you throw dust in the air, dust settles on the top of the earth. This is a picture of the earth. Earth. Sedimentary rock is found towards the top. So what is sedimentary rock? You can think of it like dead plants or animals. Different kinds of things are on the top. With the pressure of the surface of the earth, it starts crushing together to form rocks. That is sedimentary rocks. And that is why it tells you on page 80 that on the surface of the earth, on the crust, 75% of all rocks are sedimentary rocks, because those are the things that settle at the top. But if that rock finds its way to the middle of the earth or more towards the center, there's more pressure. Pressure starts getting harder and harder, and the minerals inside the rock can actually change at very high pressures. Like if you remember the example about the stuff in the pencil, the carbon, if you squeeze it hard enough, it could turn into diamond, right? That's an example of a mineral changing with high pressure. So because this rock is in the middle of a change, it is called a metamorphic rock. Morph means to change. So the metamorphic rock is more into the earth. It's not that close to the center, but more into the earth where the pressure is higher. Now over here where the magma, the molten rock, essentially the lava inside the earth, when it starts cooling down, it becomes igneous rock. So what you should know is that on the surface is 75% sedimentary rock and 25% these other two. But inside the earth, there's only 5% sedimentary rock. Inside the earth, 5% sedimentary rock and 95% these two. And why is that? It's because there is more pressure towards the center of the earth, deeper into the earth. That's all. Bye.